Hey there, food lovers. Today we're diving into the vibrant flavors of the Caribbean. Get ready for a culinary adventure. We're making bake and saltfish, a true island favorite. This dish is a staple in Trinidad and Tobago, but you'll find it enjoyed all over the Caribbean. It's the perfect blend of savory and comforting. Bake and saltfish is a match made in heaven. Imagine fluffy, golden brown fried dough. It's perfect for soaking up the rich, flavorful stewed saltfish. This isn't your average breakfast. It's a celebration of Caribbean culture and history. Ready to get cooking? Let's get started. To make the best bake and saltfish, you need the freshest ingredients. Let's gather everything we need. For the saltfish, you'll need boneless, skinless, salted cod. We'll soak it to remove excess salt. Next up, the veggies. You'll need a juicy onion, some vibrant bell peppers, a few fiery Scotch bonnet peppers, optional, and some fragrant garlic. Don't forget fresh thyme and scallions for that authentic Caribbean taste. For the bake, we'll use simple pantry staples. Grab some all-purpose flour, yeast, sugar, baking powder, and a touch of salt. You'll also need some vegetable oil for frying. Don't worry, we'll walk through each step together. First things first, let's prepare the star of the show, the saltfish. Place your salted cod in a large bowl. Cover it completely with cold water. Let it soak overnight or for at least 8 hours. This removes excess salt and softens the fish. After soaking, drain the fish, rinse it thoroughly under cold water. Break the fish into smaller pieces. This helps remove any remaining bones and ensures even cooking. Now set your prepped saltfish aside. It's almost time to infuse it with amazing flavors. Section 4. Building Flavor, the Saltfish Symphony. In this section, we will dive deep into the art of creating a rich and flavorful saltfish stew, a staple in Caribbean cuisine. It's time to create the heart of our dish, the flavorful saltfish stew. This dish is known for its robust flavors and vibrant colors, making it a feast for both the eyes and the palate. Heat some vegetable oil in a large pot. Add your chopped onions. The onions will form the base of our stew, providing a sweet and savory foundation. Cook until they soften and turn translucent. This process will release their natural sugars, adding depth to the flavor. Now add the vibrant bell peppers. These will not only add a pop of color, but also a slight sweetness and crunch to the dish. Cook them with the onions until they soften slightly. This will ensure that all the flavors meld together perfectly. Next, add your minced garlic. Garlic is essential for adding a pungent and aromatic note to the stew. Sauté for a minute until fragrant. Be careful not to burn the garlic, as it can turn bitter. Now it's time for the saltfish. This is the star of our dish, providing a unique salty flavor that is both bold and delicious. Add it to the pot. Make sure to break it up into smaller pieces so it can evenly distribute throughout the stew. Let it cook with the vegetables for about 5 minutes. This will allow the saltfish to absorb the flavors of the onions, peppers and garlic. Add your chopped thyme, scallions and Scotch bonnet pepper, if using. These herbs and spices will elevate the dish, adding layers of complexity and heat. This is where the real magic happens. The ingredients will meld together, creating a symphony of flavors that is truly unforgettable. The flavors will meld together beautifully. The end result is a vibrant and hearty stew that captures the essence of Caribbean cooking. Section 5. Crafting the perfect bake, golden and fluffy. In this section, we will guide you through the steps to create the most delightful, golden and fluffy bakes that will impress everyone. While the saltfish simmers, let's make our bake dough. This dough will be the foundation of our delicious bakes. In a large bowl, combine the flour, yeast, sugar, baking powder and salt. Mix well to ensure all the ingredients are evenly distributed. Gradually add warm water to the dry ingredients. It's important to add the water slowly to avoid making the dough too sticky. Mix until a soft, pliable dough forms. You can use a spoon or your hands for this step, whichever you find easier. Knead the dough for a few minutes until smooth and elastic. This process helps develop the gluten, giving the bake its structure. cover the bowl with a clean kitchen towel. This will keep the dough from drying out as it rises. Let the dough rise in a warm place for about an hour. The warmth will activate the yeast, causing the dough to expand. This allows the yeast to work its magic, creating light and airy bakes. You'll notice the dough has doubled in size. After an hour, punch down the dough. This helps release any trapped air bubbles. Divide it into small balls. Each ball will be one of our individual bakes. Flatten each ball into a disc. These discs will be the perfect shape for our golden and fluffy bakes. Section 6, bringing it together, your bake and saltfish awaits. Now for the fun part, frying the bakes. Heat a generous amount of vegetable oil in a large skillet. Carefully place a few dough discs into the hot oil. Fry them until they puff up and turn golden brown. This should take about 2 to 3 minutes per side. Once the bakes are cooked, remove them from the oil. Drain them on paper towels. This helps remove excess oil. Your kitchen should be filled with the irresistible aroma of freshly fried dough. Section 7, a taste of culture. Sharing the joy of bake and saltfish. This dish is a beloved staple in many Caribbean households, bringing together the rich flavors and vibrant traditions of the islands. Congratulations, you've made it to the best part, the moment where all your hard work in the kitchen pays off. It's time to assemble and savor your delicious bake and saltfish. The combination of the soft, fluffy bake and the savory seasoned saltfish is simply irresistible. To serve, simply place a generous spoonful of the flavorful saltfish stew onto a warm bake. Make sure to spread it evenly to get a taste of the delicious stew in every bite. You can enjoy bake and saltfish for breakfast, brunch, or even a light dinner. It's a versatile dish that fits perfectly into any meal of the day. In the Caribbean, food is more than just sustenance. It's a way to bring people together, to share stories, and to celebrate life. It's about sharing, celebrating, and connecting with loved ones. Every meal is an opportunity to create memories and strengthen bonds. Bake and saltfish is a dish that embodies this spirit of togetherness. It's a reminder of the warmth and hospitality that is at the heart of Caribbean culture. So gather your loved ones. Invite friends and family to join you in this culinary celebration. Share a plate of this Caribbean delicacy. Let the flavors transport you to the sunny shores and vibrant communities of the islands. Enjoy the taste of sunshine and island life. Let every bite remind you of the joy and beauty of Caribbean culture.